Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is August 10th, 2017, and today is Thursday morning. So looking at the economic events of the day, just two numbers coming out, 10:30 South African time, manufacturing production number coming out from the GBP, and we'll take a look at that. And then at 2:30 South African time, monthly PPI number coming out from the United States, and we'll look at that as well. But let's start looking at the Euro USD as we usually do. So we're just really flirting with this minor support level right here at 117.36-ish level. And as you can see, we really haven't further, we're holding this line very tightly. But in case we do not hold it and there's some sort of sell-off, which might be anticipated because the markets are looking that way, we may retrace back down to 116.30-ish level. That would be my next guess, or 116.56 level. And the reason I'm not setting up the lines here is because it's really choppy and it's very, very difficult at this stage to really anticipate how further the retracement will go. But as you can see, we're holding this line on a daily, okay, because this has been a little bit more solidified as a support level at 117.36-ish level. So keep an eye on this as this unfolds later today. GBP USD just flirting below 129.91-ish level here. As you can see, we're just below the support level, or just flirting with it. Okay, this is really support level still, even though the line is over here. There's no real one point that's a support level. So the idea is that if we do anticipate that we do fall further today from this 129-ish, 129.5-ish, we could further sell off to this 129. Okay, that would be my next stop. But if there's a retracement here, if there's some sort of something that's going to take us up higher, which I don't think so, I think we're going to continue selling off here. Just keep an eye on that, keep a tight stop loss as the day progresses. And looking at the Aussie USD, further decline at 0.7875. Now we're hovering between the 14 and 30 day. As long as we're still in this range, I think we'll be bouncing. Okay, if we do fall below the 30-day range, I think we could further escalate down to 77.31. So keep an eye on this as well. Looking at gold, like a rock star, 12.79, up $2 this morning already. And we mentioned this yesterday. There was a little bit of unrest with what's going on with the tensions between North Korea and Mr. President Donald Trump. So as things happen, just relate that this is definitely, and besides that, okay, just looking technically, I mean, this quote unquote should be hovering to the 1300 zone and then retracing back to 1220. I mean, that's where we've been the past, 4 times here. And you see that 1, A, B, C, D, E, we've been, this is the range. Okay, so we're getting closer to the top of the range here, and let's see if it does follow through on the upside. Looking at the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, we sold off sharply. Okay, as you can see here, we sold off, but this morning, or rather at the end of yesterday's day, we gained some traction. So we're still at our all-time highs here. Okay, so we're just below about 60-70 points below our all-time high. So I'm not celebrating that this is going to be now a reversal and it's going to be going down. That's not going to be the case. The case is that we're still hovering our all-time highs, and this is still very strong. So I wouldn't look to short this at all. This is really like the opposite of catching a falling knife. You don't want to be shorting the top because you never know where the top really is, and it could continue going up higher. Looking at the Dow Jones as well, we're selling off about 60-50 points here, and also we're at all-time highs. So if this is taking a little bit of a breather, and I would have expected, with what's going on with the tensions with North Korea, that this would sell off a little bit more sharply. This is showing me that there's relative strength, okay? That even though that there's negative sentiment out there, the Dow Jones is still very strong. So keep an eye on this on the upside, even though that we're, retracing here a little bit, or we may still retrace, but the bigger picture is the upside. So, that's my my thinking so far with the Dow Jones. This evening, actually, we're having a webinar scheduled for 8 p.m. South African time about advanced charting. We'll be going over some of the steps of how to chart and it's irrelevant what you're charting. So hopefully you guys can make it out there. And there's a invitation that you could sign up to at our website under the educational tab. There's webinars, and you could sign up for our free webinar this evening. So hope to see you guys there. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.